Hello YouTubers, Hammy Technoid here. And yeah, it's been a while since I've posted a video regarding equipment. And what I want to do is I want to get back into fixing this guy, my Pioneer CT-F1250. And you can see that the front panel has been removed to gain access to the drive. And the drive has some issues, yes. It was working fine for a while, and then up to a point I needed to change the idler belt because it had depreciated, disintegrated, it broke. So anyway, I went and I tipped it on its end so I could gain access to the belt and let gravity help me rather than hurt me. And apparently what happened was, in the process, something must have shifted in this motor. This is the take-up, drive, rewind motor, okay? It's a direct drive capstan. It has a direct drive motor for the capstan, but the take-up, rewind, and fast-forward are all taken care of by this. And without any take-up motor, the tape will just get gnarled and snarled and they won't work. So anyway, what I've got to do is, and I've only got one shot at doing this because you know what? These motors are rare as hen's teeth. You just can't get them anymore. They're out of production. They don't make them. And I've been going on the forums, and supposedly somebody has tried using a different motor, but it has a different draw on the milliamps. It draws too much current and can make things mess up in the deck's logic, and so on and so forth. So that is not an option. The only thing I can do is take this motor apart, and there's little pinch points on the back there that will allow me to remove the back and then gain access to the innards. And what I suspect is when I tipped it on its end, a lot of dirt and debris that had accumulated over the years, but was it only one side of the motor and wasn't causing any harm, got shifted. And now it's in places where it shouldn't be, and it's causing problems. So I've got to get in there, clean that up, and I've only got one shot because this is the only motor I have. So anyway, that's where we're at. But before I can do that, I've got to remove the motor. Okay, let me get it to prop here. And to remove the motor, it's very, very important. These two wires here, the red and the blue one, they are significant, and you have to cut them at the exact right spot. You can't cut them at the wrong spot. If you cut them too far out or too far in, it will mess with the motor's Q. The Q, they call it Q. But anyway, you gotta cut the wires right at the right spot, and I'm gonna calculate, let's see, there's a spot there. Oh, is it there? Should I cut it there? Is that too far? Is this too close? Am I gonna cut it at the right spot? Oh, come on, I'm just kidding. You can cut it anywhere you want. Cut. Okay, that one's cut. And make sure I get okay, cut. Okay, so the wires are cut. That was not completely cut. So now I can remove the motor. Oh, come on, there you go. Okay. So now I can remove the motor, and what's going to be done is, I think there's a set screw on that guy. I have to remove that set screw. Okay, and then I can punch out these little pinch spots, and that's all that's holding that back plate on is those little pinch spots. And I saw on a forum that you can just use a little jeweler's screwdriver or a tiny little nail or something. You just nail them out, pop them out, and then you push through on this side, and everything will just go whoop, out the back. Whoop. So that's where we're going to be once I get this back off. And I'm going to do that off camera, and we'll come back to this later. But let's make this part one of part two, because I know I already did a part one on this guy. So this will be part one of part two. So thanks for watching, and see you later, and stay safe out there, you.